Hello everybody. So I'm just making an updated video of my Platies. I realized that the live stream that I did, the footage wasn't the best because of the glare of the tank. So in this video I've literally put my phone right up against the glass and taken some footage that way. So you'll see a lot of times the fish go in and out of focus. But basically these are the Platies that I am breeding. You can see those are the red wagtail Platies. Some of them are more of an orange copper color. They get a blue sheen to their body. It's like a metallic blue sheen, the lighter copper ones. And there's also some silver ones which get a black tail and also a blue sheen on their body. These Platies are all for sale for 20 Rand each. I'm based in Fishhoek, which is in Cape Town, South Africa. You can see I use plants to do the filtration of my water. This is Elodea. It's a very fast growing plant and it does not require any CO2 or any lighting to grow. I break the stems off and I put a ceramic noodle at the bottom to weight them down and I drop them behind the rocks. Then they stand up like a stem plant. Because I'm at the tank, the fish are at the top waiting for food. A lot of people have told me before my fish are gasping for air, but they are just looking for food because I'm at the tank. There is also duckweed and other plants floating on top. They often bite on the duckweed, but they spit it out. That's a snail messing with the focus. This is my thermometer. Let's see what the temperature is at. If we can get a decent focus on this. Looks like the temperature is about 17 degrees Celsius. I do not require a heater for Platies. They are so used to the cold already, they thrive in it. There is probably about 150 to 200 Platies in this tank. I do not breed them in this tank. I've just simply placed them in this tank for the video. This is my cleanest tank that I have at the moment. I breed them in tubs, which I will show you in a minute. You can see I also have stem plants in this tank, but I just float the stem plants on the top. They grow out of the water as there's a glass panel on top of the tank which keeps a bit of humidity in, so the stem plants do better that way. It's another shot of my Elodea. The Elodea goes right under the water. Does not require any CO2. You will also notice I do not have a single filter or air pump on this tank. I rely on the plants and the ecosystem to deal with the filtration. I've got snails, they eat a bit of the rubbish that sits at the bottom, but there's lots of mulm and algae at the bottom, which a shrimp love. I'll show you the shrimp in a minute. It's a close-up of the ram's horn snail. A lot of people think that snails are pests, but they actually do help with the ecosystem. They break down the fish waste and they convert it into something that the plants prefer to absorb as a nutrient. There's ram's horn snails and there's another type of snail, they call it the common pond snail. Neither will breed out of control unless you're overfeeding your tank. They do not eat your plants, they will eat any decaying plant matter, but they will not eat healthy plants. Unless it's a very soft, delicate plant, it might have some negative impact on it, but they don't actually eat the plants. There's a few of my wild shrimp sitting on top of the rock over there. You'll see some more shrimp grazing in the mulm at the bottom. Some more snails. There are shrimp there, but they're out of focus. We can see if we can get a better focus on them. That one has eggs. The shrimp will also breed in cold water, just not as much. I do not have these shrimp in here for the purpose of breeding. I just have them in here to clean up. I do sell the shrimp as well at 20 Rand per shrimp. I do not sell ones that are buried. For two reasons. The first reason is if you had to catch them out, put them in a bag and take them to your house and put them in different water, she would probably drop the eggs or not do so well herself with the stress. So I do not sell the buried shrimp for that reason. And the second reason is that is how I keep my population going. Is I keep all the ones that have got the eggs and I sell the babies. Grow the babies up and sell them. The rock piles in the corner of a tank really do help with having the shrimp go in there and have their babies, and the babies get a chance to survive, and also for the Platies to have babies, or for the smaller ones to go and hide if they want to. If you want to see more videos of my fish, please give this video a like. Here's a view of the outside of the tank. You can see what I mean about the glare. Do not use lights in the tank, it's sunlight, so I have glare issues. Let me take you to my tubs and show you where I actually breed the fish. So I have 20 of those type of tanks that I house these fish in, the meter tanks, or some people call it the 3-foot. And then these are my tubs. These are 150 liters each. You can't really see in because of the plants, and some have got very small babies, so you wouldn't be able to see them anyways. Like fry that are maybe a day or two old. That's where rainwater comes in. I just alternate which tub it fills up. every tub's got rocks and plants in it. This one doesn't have so many floating plants, so you can actually see what's going on inside. Some baby guppies and platies in here. If you really want to increase your yield on your breeding, you can put your fish in a basket like this. When they have babies, the babies go through, none of them will be eaten. These are my bumblebee platies. I'm trying to increase the amount that I have of these. So that's about it. That's my tubs and one of my tanks. So give this video a like and a subscribe, and then I will make some more. Thank you very much. Cheers.